I could use just, just like even 10% more empathy. I mean, I'm not abandoning my buddy.
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in anchors.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The biosurgeon a number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Strasky, get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait, where are Kumarabi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess he's still at Delta.
Emma, I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Oh my god.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right, see you soon.
I can't abandon my robot friend. Robot buddies for life. So Akers got here basically on death's door. This area seems massive. I don't know my buddy to open doors up, so I don't know if I'll be able to get into any of these. And my robot friend saw me murder another person, so I don't know that we'll be seeing him anymore. I feel like it's kind of like in Among Us. Like, imagine in Among Us, if you couldn't report somebody being murdered, but you saw them kill another crewmate, right? Like, you're not gonna hang out with that person anymore. So I'm assuming that we're done with Robot Buddy, but maybe he comes and saves us.
This thing on? Can everyone hear me?
Go ahead, Strom.
Listen up, all members of staff. The ARC project has caused a lot of arguments the last few months. I'm not gonna pretend I understand what the hell Sarang talked about and how his continuity suddenly made sense to kill yourself. For the fucking love of God, or whatever you think is important, don't kill yourself. This place is miserable enough. Don't force your friends to clean up your blood. Rest in peace, all of you. Good?
Beautiful, sir. All right, everyone. Show's over. Get back to work.
Interesting. So for those of you that are hopping in or don't really know exactly what's going on.
Thank you, Catherine. Wait. Am I already here?
Hello?
Who is that? Mark?
No, we haven't met before.
Is this Mark?
I think we're safe.
Oh, I was so worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
Robin Bass. Theta Field Service Technician.
Nice to meet you, Robin. How did you get here?
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself. At least I think so. I can't remember that part.
How does that work? Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron? Wasn't sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in the Ark, there's basically two of you, right? One human, one living scan in the Ark. You don't want your copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right?
There seems like serious flaws in this logic.
Did Catherine put you up to this? Killing yourself?
Catherine Chun? No. I don't think you understand. She just did scans and put them into the Ark. I hope I get to meet her soon so I can apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone. Robin,
I'm not sure how to say this.
What?
This is
Yeah?
pretty amazing, right? I mean, the Ark.
Yeah, it's great. Catherine and the guys have really pulled through. They saved us all.
Wow. So on the previous location where we picked up Catherine, they had the surveys. This is one of the people surveyed.
I don't understand.
This is fucking dark. I can just like pull the plug.
Is this what it's supposed to look like?
Keep the SOMA spoilers. Sounds good, Tiger. I'm like in a
I
serious.
expected something different.
I'm like in a serious. Oh man.
Where is everyone? I'm not the only one who got scanned. Mark? Hello? It's different, though. Maybe
So-
this is paradise.
Here's the problem: is like, I don't have a way to take her with me.
I'm just not prepared.
Thanks for lurking, Rudy and Tiger.
Maybe it's something I'll get better at.
See you later.
Will do.
I'll be going now.
Let me know if you find anyone else.
I mean, so in theory with this, until power runs out, she's just here. She's wondering what's going on. I feel like a horrible person either way. Like, I feel like both
I can't tell if this is
choices
it.
are genuinely awful. Sorry, one sec. I have to change one thing. Okay. Well,
Huh?
well, here's the thing, and that's kind of the question, right? This is what the game is asking you: is this really?
You good?
I think so. I feel fine.
Is this just a robot? Is this the person? Like, where does the human consciousness end and the person begin? That's kind of the question that we're being asked here.
Wow.
Jack McPlayer? Of course I want to be famous.
Oh,
All I need to go is to viewers.space-shop. Sounds so... Oh, well, bye. Jack McPlayer, it was nice talking to you.
what?
Well, but here's the problem, is the robot is localized to this location, as far as I know. My understanding is that the robot is localized to this location. If I unplug the robot, this particular scan is gone. Now maybe there's some way when we get in there that I can still like grab this scan and get them on board. Like, that's possible, but we don't know.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, Lance, that's kind of where my mind went too, but like this is tough. Like for Jesus Christ. That's gonna like stick with me. I'm gonna have a nightmare about that one.
I can figure this out.
It does look like a VHS tape. God damn it, Rudy. Listen, you guys know what you signed up for when you came into this channel. That being said, I feel an incredible amount of guilt over that one. I thought it would just kind of, be a nice little peaceful sign-off. I did not expect it to be that. Well, that's the scary part, Catch. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not confident.
Hello? Anyone there? Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
Hey, Captain Lee. I would say this was less a recommendation, more something that was kind of like thrust upon me. Remember that quote about greatness, Captain Lee? Well, time to be a clever engineer. I admit, maybe throwing the plastic thing, not the brightest thing. Yeah, that seems better. Yeah, there were multiple people who thought that this game would be interesting. And it is interesting, it's just also like horribly traumatizing, so. Go away, emotional support chair. I don't want to talk to you right now. Let's plug Catherine in.
We're here? We're here! Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have done that.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just Walked.
Lance, they're all
Didn't
dead.
realize that was an option.
Or robots.
Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's
Heroic.
at least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Ah, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's... It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure, let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Yeah. So essentially, there was a giant asteroid that hit the planet, and it basically removed all life. And there's this underground facility that we're in right now that has several different locations, but it all kind of functions to serve a purpose to be able to shoot stuff into space, right? And because this was underwater, it was able to survive the explosion, or the impact, and the earthquake that came afterwards. Oh, well, that's much nicer. And essentially, there were people that were alive on these facilities, but it seems like there wasn't quite a way to sustain us and keep us alive. So this consciousness we're working with now, Catherine, her human form, established this concept of the Ark, and they were able to scan people's brains and intelligences, and essentially upload their consciousness to this Ark, which is essentially a it's the Matrix, right? We're gonna call it the Matrix. And so we're currently trying to get this Ark into space so that it can sustain itself, and so that the last remaining human consciousness can continue to exist in this form. Now, the question that we're kind of being posed and asking ourselves as we go through this game is, are these people alive? Are we alive? Is that robot that we interact with outside, was the consciousness which came from a human, was that a living person? Did we just murder them? And we're kind of grappling with that as we play this game, and kind of grappling what it means to be alive and what it means to be human.
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Seems like there's... Okay, you're gonna jump that railing. Am I sounding okay now that it's closer? Oh, I don't have a tool on me. I can't swipe that. Okay. Right, and that's kind of the question, and like...
What happened to all the people?
This place looks deserted. So far.
It doesn't make any sense. Theta is clearly the best option for survival.
Well, a lot of people got uploaded to the Ark and decided that they didn't need to exist anymore because their consciousness was gone. And we brought on Akers, who's just a mass murderer.
hell did they all go?
If Theta is out of the picture, where would you go?
Probably Lambda or Omicron?
Well, we've seen Lambda already. So maybe Omicron.
Thanks, Buddha buddy.
I'm worried we won't find anyone.
Maybe they all helped out with the Ark.
To carry it to town? Well, it seems excessive, but not out of the question.
So the whole point of the WoW WAU, as far as I can tell, which is this growth stuff, as far as I can tell, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like the whole point was that this was kind of a fail-safe AI to keep everything running. And it's just there's nobody to maintain it or control it or keep it safe. And so without anybody to maintain it, it's just kind of grown. Because its directive is to keep people safe, keep people alive. And without anybody to keep that in check, it just spills out of control. Exactly. I don't understand exactly what that thing is doing, but...
Hey, that's my room.
Want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
Aww.
Your teddy bear could use some repairs.
Toby always breaks. He's top heavy, so he keeps falling over. I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Oh, a journal. Clearly corrupted by WoW. But more importantly, it was assembled in a seemingly primitive way, like someone had specifically created it for WoW to steal. When activated, the machine mimicked the room and read along with it. At some point, she was scanned, and then loaded as a simulation inside the digital space. The presentation shocked Reed. It was quickly terminated. It scares me how much it reminds me of my AR capsule. After dissecting the vivarium machine that Reed activated, it's clear that the WAU copied my capsule project to construct the scene to hold the Reed simulation. It's actually very similar in its construction, except for one point where my capsule houses flat people constructed from model neurographs. The vivarium's brain scan lives on. It isn't limited by its content. From the originating brain scan, Reed emerged. The Reed inside the vivarium was a perfect copy. I have it. I can save humanity. I can build an artificial reality capsule that can hold every living member of Pathos 2. I can't figure out how it worked with the vivarium, but I can replicate WAU's scanning technique using the pilot seats. They are already prepared with the type of electromagnetic drums needed. It was even easier than I thought. The pilot seats are already set to allow the diffraction and high energy needed to capture the scan. I suspect WAU has been using the seat to steal scans from us for a while. I must guess that explains the mockingbirds. The WAU must have stolen scans from people using the pilot seat and used it as a basis for intelligence in the machines. With a surprisingly positive reaction from the team, we have now officially started the ARC project. We are to scan all the people we can and find and load them into the capsule. Then we will launch it into space using the space gun. It's nice to think something will live on like that. Mark Saring killed himself after a scan. He has been suggesting that everyone should kill themselves, as it would somehow allow them to actually get on the Ark. I'm not sure how that would work. It did trigger a lot of arguments among the staff, and apparently it's my fault somehow. Steinmeier is not happy with me. Hope it will calm down. Richard gave me a set of AI templates I haven't seen before. Unfolded one of them to make a new friend for Capsule Catherine in her gang of legacies. New way to simulate turbulence makes the weather system so much better. Implemented Reed didn't go well. New try with Reed. Reed won't play nicely with the others. She is too real. So that kind of...
You have a lot of toys.
Huh.
just laughs.
What's the little projector? Looks homemade.
That's my attempt at building a vivarium. It's kind of a proto-arc. The cell of enter the arc, and I'll explain this accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. To not frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by following... Oh!
Wow. This is nuts. This is so nuts. The nature of identity. About your success in making the WAU a station-wide presence, we trust you appreciate what a unique opportunity this is, and that you will do everything in your power to fully explore and understand this mystery. To do so, you need to ensure that Dr. Johann Ross is able to steer and study the WAU from Alpha with outside interference. In case of an emergency, you may direct Julia Dow and Omicron to forcefully eliminate any opposition, but please make an effort to avoid extreme actions. The WAU is an important, costly affair, and we hope to follow a steady development without setbacks. Oh, man. So, this is the guy that probably set 218. So, extinction event C. So my understanding is that, so Catherine was talking about kind of the unknown interactions that she had with the WAU and how it started kind of replicating her work. It sounds like our friend here was working with some group or corporation to make sure that the WAU was God, I'm having trouble keeping up with all this. This is a lot. This dude was doing some serious shit, though. So it seems like, to do so, you need to ensure from Alpha without outside interference. Is there an alpha on here? Like, obviously we hit other places. I don't remember there being an alpha. Is alpha like a net new? So study up to the WA from alpha without outside interference. I wonder if alpha wasn't maybe part of the undersea facility? emotional support chair. I don't trust this shit. I don't trust touching it at all. Like, not one bit. Dying anyway, I'm all in. I put my faith in the continuity. Nutty. So the continuity is the idea that your consciousness continues to exist in the arc. And what this particular group that this guy was buying into says is that the consciousness of your body can continue to exist on the arc. So it's not just a new consciousness that matches yours, but it's it is in fact your consciousness on the arc. Yeah, it's 100% a cult, but like it's